Okay, when last we checked in with Jack Slate, he was running down a hallway. Oh my god, a cliff while being chased by I feel like a helicopter. The point is, he's in a bad situation. I literally can't see what's going on in this game. Is that a helicopter over there? No, it's just a lighthouse. Fun fact: lighthouse is the setting for the final level in Dead to Rights Retribution, so it's possible that was a specific nod to this level in the original game. In fact, it's even very likely that that's the situation. Apparently, Delbert likes Pogs. It is weird that Pogs are suddenly relevant again, right?
That is weird.
I literally, not figuratively, can't see anything and have no idea what direction I'm supposed to go in. So this should be fun. Alright, set. Alright, garbage control scheme. There's a guy with a rocket launcher over there somewhere. Except with all the smoke, I can't see him at all. Ah, there he is. Okay, so now I just try and line up. Is that it? No.
Hey, I'm loading the chat.
You do it, girl. Oh my god, so that thing I've dealt with for the entire game, where I,
Oh wow, you can see nothing.
where I try to shoot a guy.
Hey y'all, like the stream. There's only 3 likes.
What's going on, people?
It's an awesome stream. We should all like it.
I agree.
Oh, Horkin getting the Cookie Monster in first.
As he does.
Hello, Marissa. Puppet. Ooh,
Alright,
Puppet
rocket
getting
launcher
the-
guy's dead.
I love that everybody's guessing right away. Puppet getting Maple Moose locked in. Koa's got Garfield.
Okay, Puppet God went for, what do you call it? Raccoon? Hey, I tried to grab this guy. What's going on here? Thank you. So many assassins. No, I don't want to waste my wonderful 50 caliber bullets. Where are these guys? Sorry. What has happened, my dear?
Oh, just someone's responding to something.
Nice. Responding to things is both tight and legit. Okay, way too far away for that to work. Okay. Ah, double eagles. So gorgeous. So what's it called if you finish 4 under par? Because... is it a condor? Because it's birdie, eagle. Eagle's 2 under par. Double eagle is 3 under par. So what's the what's 4 under par? Although for 4 under par to happen, the maximum you can have is a par 5. So you would have to get a hole-in-one on a par 5, which is essentially, like, fundamentally impossible. But if it were to happen, is there a name for that? Is what I'm asking.
What is a name for what? Hole in one and
A par 5.
is that a birdie or something?
No, birdie is 1 under par. Eagle is 2 under par. Double eagle is 3 under par, which is theoretically the best you can do. That's like hitting a ball 450 yards and then using your, there we go, 4-iron to miraculously shoot it both onto the green and into the hole. It basically can't happen, and it can only really happen on a par 5 to get 3 under par.
I'm
They
sure
really
someone
do,
has
Wesley.
the answer, but I don't care at all
Oh.
about golf. So
Gotcha.
I don't even want to Google it.
Okay.
Yeah, YouTube didn't
Helpful
even
as
send
always.
me a notification, Wesley.
It's very suspicious.
Stupid YouTube.
Okay, well, there was a lot of people trying to kill me here. And I can't see any of them because of, you know,
Stuff?
local issues.
And things.
No, it's not things, just stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah, stuff. I just said stuff.
Stuff.
No, stuff. You're not good at listening, are you? Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm not going to tell you what's going on here, but there's a reason she's acting like this.
What?
What? Yes.
Why? What did I do?
Who can say?
Oh, I meant to break Nate. I was making the giant caterpillar dance flip.
And it looked fantastic. No
Raina
one could
loves
say
to
anything
dance.
else. Raina does love to dance. No one's going to argue with that point. Hey, buddy. Seriously, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do?
Okay, I haven't checked out Delbert's story. I'm going to have to
What is this story?
on the Discord.
Ah,
They
okay.
were telling me about it. You're just not following the comments.
You see what's going on in the game, right?
No, I'm not paying attention at all to the game.
You remain the worst.
The people are more important than the game.
Okay, well now you've just gone crazy. Okay, that's what the Discord is for. The Discord is a place where the people are more important than the games. The stream is where the games are more important than anything. Ah, God, I love when that happens. Anybody left?
You all might
Yeah.
want to know that our conversation about butter tarts last night led me to
Okay.
tweet out something today.
Thank you.
Well, I posted it in 2 places. And one of my family members, this led to an argument about grammar, punctuation. So what I said was, last night I found out that butter tarts are a Canadian invention. And I am very proud to be Canadian. Or I said, and I have never been prouder to be a Canadian. And in brackets I said, take that, insolent. And my cousin was like, you need a comma there. Because without that, and I'm like, no, but that's the joke.
Yeah, I know.
The joke is, and no one got the joke.
It's a very obscure joke, woman.
It's not obscure.
So if you were a key card, where would you be?
Luigi committed mass homicide in the story, like Luigi from Mario? Because Luigi's really hard done by, and I feel like maybe he needs to, like, at least speak his mind to Mario, the princess, and everybody, because I feel like they will
Damn.
take advantage of it.
Oh, this is not going well.
You need to pay attention to the story in these games. Luigi, not treated well.
Whew! Okay.
You should, Marissa. Every now and again,
Come
there are
on.
cute pictures.
Oh, thank God.
I mostly just
Whew.
like stuff and retweet stuff, but I do tweet.
Alright, we did it. We're back indoors, so the graphics don't suck anymore.
Whoop whoop.
For a little while, anyway. Okay. How are you not dead?
I followed you.
Oh, I already
back.
had full ammo. Oh, well, that's embarrassing. Oh, all of those British goons.
Are they hired goons?
I don't know. They might be volunteers. You'd have to check with the people they work for. Yes? Alright, trying to get rid of all of the bullets from this PSG. But unfortunately...
I saw Marissa, and I followed you back. Hello, Hurricane, although I already said hello to you. But hello again.
Okay.
Your stream seems fun. I hope it seemed fun this afternoon. I hope the rest of it went well.
Is this... Yeah, no, I think that's everyone. Whew.
What are you playing after this? I think David is asking.
Oh, you'll find out, David. I'm being sinister. We're playing a zombie game. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse.
See, that's how I was on Twitter, Marissa. I had never tweeted. I had tweeted all of once. There was one thing, I forget what it was about. There was like a news story or something, and I tweeted once of all times. And I was mostly just on there to, like, you know, check out other stuff. As I say in my Twitter bio, I joined Twitter to follow my favorite authors to see when they were coming out with new books, and stayed for the cat pictures.
So apparently this Bitcoin art nonsense was just a securities scam. Do you understand the words I'm saying?
Yes.
Was just a security scam. The guy who sold a piece of art for $60 million, quote unquote, sold it to his business partner who created like some ridiculous Bitcoin thing that the artist owns like 5% of, and all of the publicity over the $60 million thing drove the price of that Bitcoin substitute up from 20 cents per Bitcoin substitute all the way up to $30 per Bitcoin substitute. Yeah, it was all just a pump and dump scam.
Huh.
It's Chris Bruno's birthday! Alright, well, obviously we're composing a tweet after the game to congratulate Chris Bruno on his wonderful work as Jack Slate, the world's most endearingly terrible cop.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and then the global pandemic happened, and suddenly I was tweeting. It was weird. Horror King, did you get stuck in the game at the end of your live stream? I know Hogaru here got stuck a lot.
It's a tough game.
In that game.
Oh, Silence Pistols. There's never any reason to have you in the game. That's kind of why I love you?
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Delbert.
Alright.
I mean,
where to next?
But did they deserve it? I feel like Marissa's not going to go around murdering people for no reason.
That's probably true.
But maybe that's just been her plan all along, and she was just trying to get away with
Wait a minute!
murder!
You could shoot through glass this whole time?
You can shoot through glass? Cool.
I thought it was better glass than that, but whatevs. Not gonna complain. I don't know who to believe here, so I'm just going to assume one of you is lying and the other is telling the truth. But which am I going to assume is lying and which is telling the truth? You know what, I can just check the story later to find out who's lying and who's telling the truth. I don't know why I acted like this was an insoluble mystery. That's right, insoluble. A mystery that will not break down in water.
Come on.
Ah! Whew. Jerk. That's right, I went back to my old 45s. Which are pretty good. Not great, though. And done. Alright, AKM. Let's see what we can do. It is, as the kids say, an assault rifle party. You know the unbelievably popular turn of phrase, assault rifle party? That's what's going on right now. I could very much use a shotgun.
Yeah, Dead Zone was really good. Brian.
Again, the cop from the Dead Zone.
No, I just misread it. As soon as I read it, I knew what I was reading, but
I
because
understand.
it's small and
Hard for you to read.
I have a giant smudge on my glasses. Jesus.
You should get that taken care of ASAP.
I was like, why is stuff blurry?
That's a really good reason for stuff to be blurry. Boom.
Oh, bye, Puppet God. Okay, now I really want to check out the story if there's actually cute drawings to go with it, Marissa.
No, I want to shoot the guy who's closer to me. There we go. Oh, human shields. Is this a horrible thing to do? Does it make me a bad person to human shield people? I mean, yeah, obviously.
We will, Puppet God. What was your guess again?
Boom!
We have to tell Puppet God if he guessed right for the guess right for the.
Okay. I'll be happy to once I know what the guess is.
I'm looking.
Come on! What is it with you guys?
Oh, Maple Moose, of course.
Ah, Maple Moose is an excellent guess. Everybody loves Maple Moose.
Maple syrup was given to us by the gods, so Puppet God guessed it. Now I won't forget.
You could also just say Puppet God always guesses Maple Moose, which is just as easy to remember.
No, it's not.
Okay. I'm not going to police how your brain works. Blammo! I know that looked excessive, but that kind of execution is a really effective way to save bullets in the game. Okay, let's just quickly save. Which is something I definitely know how to do.
Brian. I kind of like, vaguely remember him being on All My Children, so I'm curious to check it out.
Yay!
Oh, I'm sorry, Delbert.
Boom.
Oh, so Marissa shot Mario for... Ooh. I'm really curious to read this. I will totally check it out later. And by later, I mean after I wake up, because I'm sure I'm going to fall asleep right at the end of this stream.
On. Oh, that pupper is a machine. Ah, the backwards shooting. You're always the most satisfied in shooting. Fun fact, all of Jack Slate's martial arts moves were inspired by the movie Death Warrant. That's not a lie, that's 100% true. They would take the movie Death Warrant and then go to scenes where he was kicking people and punching people, and they would break it down and do screenshots frame by frame, and then recreate the screenshots of what Van Damme was doing, and that is how they developed a lot of the moves for the game. That is a piece of trivia that largely doesn't get talked about here.
The All My Children compilation is 7.5 hours long on YouTube.
What compilation?
The compilation of
Chris Bruno.
Chris Bruno.
Okay, see, I didn't know what you were talking
We're
about.
gonna go find another fuse.
Again, I'm in the middle of a
I
gunfight.
read it out loud.
Not about a compilation. You just
I
said,
said-
you said I didn't know he was
Oh.
on All My Children. I will have to check that out.
I am sorry. I didn't read it out loud. Although this is what it feels
Gonna have
like
to
to
find a
not be paying
replacement
attention
fuse for
and
this
have you
thing.
respond to stuff and me not know what people said.
Okay.
Just
but,
FYI.
But I have more of an excuse for that because I'm the one actually playing the game.
Well, sometimes I'm listening to you at work and I don't have time to read all the comments.
Well, there you go. Which you'll be doing again soon. What with, Ontario closing again.
Well, not yet, but
Soon.
it might close.
Well, let's just say dumb people can't get their COVID under control, and that's where we are. There is so much backtracking in this game that it is literally ridiculous.
For those of you that obviously don't live in Ontario, which I think is all of you,
I think it's all of them.
our province
Whew.
is, well, our area of the province is about to go, they have color classifications for COVID-19, and we're about to go in the red, which doesn't mean we necessarily have to close, but it's like super harsh restrictions, and a lot of places like hair salons and that will have to close. Yeah, and we might just go into a full lockdown, like stay-at-home order again, because they opened everything up and just numbers are shooting up. Oh, Poke!
You're the worst.
You're welcome. Cool, there's different endings, Delbert? I'm really curious about this. I can't wait to read it. But, we're in the middle of a stream. Yes, Horror King, I did see your guess for the plushie cam. It was Streaky the Wonder Cat.
Super Cat.
Super Cat. Was it Streaky? Oh, no, it wasn't. It was Cookie Monster.
Ah, okay. Sorry. I seriously have 5 magnums? I wonder what the maximum number of magnums I can get is. Never tried that. Like, just seeing how many of one weapon I could get?
The vaccine situation in Canada is very slow, Brian. Not to pass blame, but Canada had been promised a lot of vaccines, and America kind of scooped those up.
A certain other country buffaloed in and stole a lot of vaccines that were promised to a different group of countries.
Which we are getting vaccines, but they're just slowly
Yeah, that was kind of
coming
funny.
in. So right now in our area, people over 80, everyone over 80 is getting vaccinated. Right now, by the end of next month, I think like over 60 will all be vaccinated, and of course people with stay-at-home care and most people in homes have now been homes have been vaccinated, like high-risk people, but super high-risk people rather. But
that's right. I kept shooting your body even after you were dead.
it's not.
You're
great.
welcome.
It's not great. According to the rollout, I should get the vaccine last step because it's going out in steps, to different.
Hell gun do I have?
types
Oh,
of
I got an
people,
M60.
by
Nice.
age group, whatnot. I should be in the group right before the mass population gets it.
Well, of course, you work with the public.
Yeah, but
We'll see. I know. I should not have faith in the system. I know.
oh, see, Delbert, I misunderstood. I thought Luigi killed Mario.
Oh.
Oh.
Science.
So what you're saying is Luigi went on some sort of rampage because Mario got killed. Well, that's, very understandable.
100% understandable. No one could disagree with that outcome. Do. Plodding along the empty hallway,
Well, Horror
as
King,
Jack Slade is known to do.
we've sworn off getting new plushies more than 50 times already now. So the odds are, yes, we will get a new plushie. And the other day I looked at Hogu and said, does this mean plushies are now a business expense?
Probably.
So there's that. So go for your suggestion because I'm always curious.
Yes, what plushie should we get? I wonder.
This fuse ought to work. Going up.
Okay, done and done. Alright, everybody get ready for drama. Are you ready for drama?
Drama?
Drama. Alright, I hope you
Is that
are.
my favorite John Lovitz bit? Acting.
Yeah, it is. Although it's very easy to have that be your favorite John Lovitz acting thing, because he is John Lovitz.
Yeah.
And doesn't have a lot of great stuff to his name.
Everyone was off.
Our next plushie should be Danger Mouse. Ooh.
We'll see if it's available. Alright, here we go.
Sort of expected cash.
Unfortunately, my cash assets have been redirected to my homeland.
Waka waka.
Suffice.
Yeah, except I can't really pay rent with a bar of gold.
You absolutely can.
Then perhaps I should just keep it.
Oh, Jack. You know, that was your moment to do literally anything to intervene. Alright, so, now it's important to note here,
You'll be sure she's tied to Exner's murder, won't you?
That will not be a problem.
I love that he says, you'll be, notice her, she's dead at the bottom of that window. It's going to be important in a second.
I hoped she wouldn't be this big a thorn.
I love that he says, you'll make sure she's tied to Exner's murder, won't you? Oh, that won't be a problem. Why would it be? She did kill Exner, and she has the gun with her fingerprints on it on her right now. This is not a hard crime to solve. Note the distinct lack of a dead body at the mirror, in the window here.
That's a disappointment.
Alright, so this is, debatably the worst fight in the entire game.
So it's really disappointing that they don't have subtitles in the cutscene.
Yeah,
Just FYI.
I understand.
Our next plushie should be a Squishmallow. Yeah, it should.
Yes, I don't know if they have Squishmallows here, though.
Not, yes, they do.
They do?
I may have looked it up.
Is this serious? Wow. You forget how terrible this fight is until you're involved in it. Yeah, so you can just do that move anytime he wants. Can't block it, can't get away from it. Your air goes down to 0, you start taking damage.
Yeah, Hildy had a good outfit.
Nobody's complaining about Hildy's outfit. Literally, the only thing you can do in this game is wait until he decides to do a combo that makes him tired. Then you can strangle him. But he decides when to do the combo.
So, Delbert, I'm reading the list of all the people you're saying Marissa got killed in your story. And I misread it, and I was like, Marissa killed Rick Astley? That is not okay!
It's not.
We are never going to give him up.
Oh.
I'm really sorry. Am I banned now?
Yep, you're banned.
Ugh.
You're welcome.
Is this the end of the game?
No.
No.
No, there's like 3 more, well, 2 more levels. Wow. So we've now been doing this fight for 2 minutes, and he has yet to do the combo that forces him to,
Well, if that's the case,
lose his
Marissa,
breath.
we may not, if they're really hard to get in Canada, we may not get a Squishmallow. Mostly because, like, our plushie buying habits are more... Wow, that's so adorable, that thing we're seeing right now. Do you think we should buy it? Is this ridiculous? What? I totally want that? Okay.
A completely reasonable thing to think.
Except not as monotone. It's ended with us getting weird looks in stores.
Fight like a man. Come on, there's plenty more.
You're welcome, Horror King.
Well, Coffee, I don't own either of those games, so why would I play them? How would I play them?
Marissa, that's worse. Killing Rick Astley would be worse than liking mayonnaise. Or mint chocolate.
So you can't block his moves.
Leaping and diving. That's what
Yeah, I know.
It's
Get
all
up.
leaping and diving. That's how I do.
Mary?
Nice, Hurricane! That's a good number of views.
Awesome. Yeah, this is how I fought him back in the day, too. To have a controller that had rapid fire options. It would make escaping from all of his... there it is! There's the combo!
You're a
Yet
big
another
boy,
reason to be
Pinnacle,
mad at
but
TikTok,
you got no
Marissa.
win.
Making
Alright, here it
the
comes.
toy super popular, making it obscure.
And it did no damage.
Yikes.
So all we have to do is do that 23 more times, and he will die.
Coward.
I mean, TikTok also has like really sketch privacy policies.
Seriously?
Wow, are they selling your data? But yeah, learning as fish models, I think that's worse.
What about Tank Man,
Not
Bendy?
being
If I can
facetious.
just find
I
a
mean.
way to return the favor.
Horror King has a YouTube channel. I'm sure he can tell you what to search for to get to it. Because Horror King is rather generic and hard to search.
There are 17 people named Horror King on YouTube.
Catch your best shot, huh? You little
What you want to do is search for Horror King and then also look for the image that he uses on this website.
Cigars will kill you.
What am I doing wrong here? I tried to grab him and nothing happened. Oh, I have to get behind and use the throw command, right.
better than you.
I don't know what UG is, so there you go. Do you have a plan here, Mr. Pinnacle, or are you just going to keep doing your
Mother can fight better than you.
deeply stupid punching? See, the problem is, you have to also... There we go. There we go. You also have to make sure you keep diving towards him, because you have to be right next to him when he runs out of oxygen. So that you can immediately grab him before he gets you back. And that time he grabbed me out of a dive, which until that moment I didn't think was possible.
Oh, see, that's a better suggestion, Horror King. So just search for Horror King and Little Nightmares 2. That makes sense.
That works. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Wesley found it. Yay!
This might be the worst boss fight in the history of video games.
Hey, Bendy, what's up?
You gotta wear them down.
Sounds like,
Toe to toe
you know,
is
you
probably
might
a
not
bad
be super
idea
happy
at this
about
point.
something. And if I missed something on the thread, I'm sorry about that. Tankman by chance. Does anyone know Tankman by
One
chance?
other piece of this.
I already responded, don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
Yep. He can grab you out of your dives. I'm good enough at tapping now that he can't hurt me,
Just
but
find a way to return the favor.
see, like, if his regular punches... There we go. Lowered the meter as well, and eventually he got down to 0, that'd be one thing. But the fact that the only way to beat this game is to continuously just dive straight at him until he decides to do the move that makes him weak, it makes it one of the worst design boss fights I've ever seen. Like, if there was some way to force him to do the move, that'd be one thing, but you can't. You literally just have to hope he does it instead of doing the grab move. It is, as the kids say, a complete disaster in every way, every conceptual level. This is one of the worst boss fights in history.
Is it worse than, what was it, in the new Doom game?
I mean, that guy I beat. I mean, there not one fight against the Marauder, the worst character to have ever been included in a video game. Oh god, you also have to be behind him.
Oh, have a good night, Bendy.
The worst character to have ever appeared in a video game who ruins every video game. Not one of my fights against him lasted this long, so...
What's IN2, Delbert?
That's an L.
Oh,
Delbert is
LN2?
just not using capitals.
LN2?
Little Nightmares, the game we've been talking about this whole time.
Oh, yes. Now I know what you're talking about. It's just my tired brain didn't understand the letters for the game.
That's true, Brian. If the screen was stripy on top of everything, oh my god, this would be a nightmare. Alright. Come on, do the move. Jack, when you got here, you had 600 guns. Yet you've agreed to deal with him in a fist fight.
Coffee, hopefully the dentist went well. And you're not, you didn't go see a kind of dentist like Hoguru's Icon.
Yes. Although, I think Scarecrow Dentist is pretty good at his job.
I don't know.
I don't think there's any sign that he's bad at his job. Yeah, he's covered with a lot of blood. That just means he does a lot of dentisting. Not that he's bad at it. The blood adds up is what I'm saying.
I see.
Oh my god. Alright, so if we can get this going one more time, this is over. Okay, there we go. It's over, everybody. Alright, he's dead. Now, Jack Slate will say goodbye to Hildy, except her dead body isn't there. So he'll just say goodbye to some empty space.
Pardon after all. Sleep.
Call us Eagle.
Waka waka. See, Marissa agrees. See, look. Watch, watch, watch. He sadly looks at where the Hildy model should be and says Hildy. There's no model there. Alright, this is going to get awesome. Are you ready?
Okay.
I'm not saying the dumbest. Oh, they took the money with them. That's
Good
sad.
luck with that. Good luck with that, Spartan.
Don't.
No.
Oh, baby.
I got the
Honey,
explosives.
And it's not even my birthday.
Even
If I plant these in
facetiously.
the right location in the hangar, I can bring this whole crooked operation to the ground.
Can you, though? Why would blowing up this random hangar destroy the entire operation, where it's not where the gold is made or where the gold is shipped out of? You actually did nothing about the gold being shipped. Wait a minute, weren't they shipping the gold on a boat? Oh, right, they also want to move it on the plane. But no, you're not going to destroy the whole operation. The gold will not be damaged by this. And I don't want to be glib, but there's plenty more where that came from. Oh, here we go. So, bomb 1. The use items button is the same as the use cover button. Also, there's no reason to ever use cover in this game. Thank you, God. That's 1. Oh, more body armor, if and when I need it. 2.
Horror King, if that's a horror movie entitled The Dentist, I can guarantee you I will never watch that.
It's not really a horror movie. It's just a drama about a guy whose wife is cheating on him and then he starts killing people. Stars Corbin
Kill them in a
Burnson.
dentisty way?
I think one of the people he kills, he might kill in a
Because
dentisty
if
way.
it's in a dentisty way, I'm not okay with that.
Alright, let's wrap this
Have
up,
an issue
peeps.
with that.
And then y'all can see maybe the dumbest cutscene ever in the history of cutscenes. Although that's a high bar.
That's awesome, Marissa.
Alright, I've set all the explosives.
She's not sure where to put her Scarecrow Dentist plushie.
It's tough.
And we're
I
jealous.
feel like a shelf.
Of the plushies. The Scarecrow Dentist plushie.
Alright, here we go.
I mean, I would make Hokuru here.
That's right. It's Lady Assassins.
Yeah, it is.
You're a ridiculous person.
I'd make Hokuru here a plushie Scarecrow Dentist.
One of them is wearing a bikini top.
Well, yeah.
Famously.
Part of the dress code, man. But I'm lazy and I don't
Now you might
really
be
enjoy
saying-
sewing.
Why does he have to get more guns? Well, then I remind you, every time we go through a cutscene,
That old
Jack
tank
loses all of his guns.
I'd love to catch
Yeah,
up.
Marissa, you guaranteed I'm never going to see that movie. Like, ever. Ever. Even just reading that description bothered me.
Oh, Shadraka. Her name is apparently Shadraka. I'm not commenting any of that. I don't know what that means, nor would I hazard a guess.
Ladies, I'd love to hang out.
One,
They're alive, explosive
and
in here.
Mishaka. Okay, and... Oh, I'm out of time. Slow. She's not a good shot, huh? Alright, done and done.
Time. I gotta hurry.
Yes, you do, Jack. Let's escape the hangar. If I can tell where that exit was.
I like that.
Oh, there it is.
It sounds like an old timey comic book name. Duo
All right.
damsels.
It
The
is.
duo damsels are here.
That literally
again to
is.
save the day. It is.
From Legion of Superheroes.
Holy shit, you're right.
Now, you might ask, why was this guy working to repair a bike right next to a hangar where there was a gunfight going on?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I certainly knocked him out and let him get blown up.
I mean, personally, I'd like
Ah.
to think any employee would like.
All right, here it comes. Get
take
ready.
Off the moment they.
Now,
Seriously?
he is chasing a plane.
Seriously?
This is the scene that inspired the entire Fast and the Furious franchise. This scene. Now, he is chasing the
Is he
plane,
seriously doing this?
and there's nothing he can do to this plane. So, the people on the plane open the cargo doors so they can shoot at him. A mysterious motorcyclist starts chasing him for some reason.
Is this the longest runway ever?
No, that was from the Fast and
I
the
know.
Furious movie.
So
Now it takes off and he flies off, shoots the bike, exploding it, which even though it's above him, pushes him upwards
wow.
so that he can fly down while shooting people
What?
and land in the cargo bay of the plane.
Wow.
Yes, I was not kidding when I said that this was the inspiration for the entire Fast and the Furious franchise. That one cutscene.
Yeah,
Carrying
I'll
a
give
pretty
you
heavy
that.
load here. Gotta get this plane on the ground somehow.
By killing people, Jack? Is it by killing people? By the way, in case you were wondering, yes, this chapter does have 2 boss fights in it, and a mini-boss fight. Alright. Sorry, thug. Oh, right, I've got to execute you. Whoops. Alright, AKM, here we go. Seriously, though, why did that
length
guy...
of the longest runway in the world is 5,500 meters? Neat.
That's not long at all. That's just 5 kilometers.
I know, but still.
What? Why do I keep getting the sniper rifle? It has been useful approximately once in the entire game.
Brian, if that cutscene didn't make you happy, I would say there was something wrong.
No, it is again.
That was glorious.
It is the origin of the most popular and profitable film franchise on Earth, so...
Almost as
course it made
glorious
everyone
as
happy.
that kitten video posted today.
Who posted today?
On the Discord. You have to go check it out.
Okay. Well, everybody loves kittens.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was good. That's all I'll say.
Fun fact, this scene here, in the plane shooting people
Yeah.
is one of the only screenshots that exist of the original version of the game when Jack Slate was like 50 years old and a grizzled, hard-boiled, Dirty Harry type.
Huh.
Yeah. There are shots from this sequence available floating out there. But largely, you should do something about that. Largely, there is no other footage available from that time.
The runway is
Oof, yeah.
15,000 feet in elevation. That's so cool. I'm curious
Yeah.
about that.
Makes sense. Careful. Whew. Problem solved. Well, almost. Wait, I got an access card, and it didn't open the door.
Maybe it opens something else.
Well, it does. You doing a bit?
Yeah, I was trying to do a bit.
Well, it went great.
Didn't really work.
No, I think it went great. Thumbs
It's like
up to that
people on
bit.
the internet didn't get my punctuation joke this morning, which I thought was the best joke.
Your
I've ever
joke
done.
was fantastic.
I thought it was.
Everyone agrees with you.
You know. Right. I'm gonna.
Alright, there we go.
I strangely assumed assumed that it would be in China, Wesley. I don't know why, but I strangely assumed that.
Yeah, that
want me
makes
to
sense,
close that?
Delbert. It's up to you.
Well, it smells like food.
I know, it doesn't bother me. Okay. Now you might notice, and this is them actually thinking this through, you don't have Shadow in this sequence. He did not follow you onto the plane. You may ask, well, where is Shadow then? And I would say that's an excellent question that the game doesn't really resolve. I guess he's just hanging out on the tarmac? Hopefully he knew to run away from the building before it exploded. Boom. Ah, there we go. Totally true, Brian. He had a completely different look in the original version. Now, do I understand why opening that door required me to kill him? No, I don't. Sorry, Lieutenant. This is actually a pretty nice tub for, to have in a plane. Like, having a tub and a dance floor in a plane is probably not a great idea when, you know, it's very easy for planes to be overweight, especially when you want to carry billions in bullion on them. Okay.
Was toilet humor a pun?
I don't know, probably. Kablamo! Oh. Alright. We're almost at the observation deck, everybody.
Observation deck! Woohoo!
Okay, here we go. AKM should be fine.
Gunfire's not a good idea right now. It's okay, ladies. I'll get you out of here and back to your families. Whoa, hey, I'm trying to save you.
That's right, Jack Slate assumes that any white woman in the employ of this guy must necessarily be a sex slave. Because he's a racist? Yeah, I think it's because he's a racist. No one would ever choose to work. No white person would ever choose to work for an international criminal. Wow, you're the worst, Jack. And yes, that is a hot tub in the area that that also has a dance floor. Well, it's not really a dance floor. It's more of a rug with some lighting. But, you know.
Shoot! No! Help!
Why did you yell, don't shoot? Oh, right, he's murdering the pilot. Because
Well,
he's
Hook shot the
insane.
pilots and took off to the cargo deck. He's probably going to jump out the hatch and let this bird sink to the seafloor. I knew that he was crazy, but I didn't think that he was nuts.
I knew that he was crazy, but I didn't think that he was nuts. Academy Award-winning screenwriter, Flint Dille. Seriously, how do we get out of here? So that's the pilot's place.
Parachute.
There it is. Yeah, that was not the issue. True enough, Marissa.
I'm leading you.
Cops tend to be super racist.
That's valid.
Thank you. Okay, almost out of here. I love how none of these guys are concerned about the fact that the plane they're on is quickly descending, and their boss is about to flee with the only parachute. Okay, here we go. Boss fight time, everybody.
Give me those files, Hook.
Please, Jack Slade. I wish to be challenged.
Take this moment to say, as I serve Koguru his tea,
Yep.
that there's a little thing on the paper end of the tea bags that has like you know, Fortune is saying whatever.
Yeah.
And the tea I just brought to you says, let things come to you.
Okay.
That's the message on your tea bag.
No, I know.
I
just
just thought
told
it
me.
was, you know, kind of ironic that I was bringing you tea and that's what the tea
No,
bag.
no, I got it. It's very clever.
I'll just entertain myself.
You're very good at that.
I am.
I always say that she's the best at entertaining herself. Is there any more health around here, or are we done? Oh, there, it's good. And it's not full health, but it's something. He's almost dead too, so that's a comfort. Wait, oh, I didn't have any... I didn't realize I didn't have any dive points left. Alright, now he...
I nearly felt that.
run to the next area after getting boozed up,
I could have used some of that a few
which
hours
fully
ago.
heals him.
If a
That's
hook gets
valid.
to the cargo hatch, he could parachute out of here.
Yes, he could, Jack.
Here is to your death, Jackson.
Although he couldn't parachute out right now because
Potion.
he doesn't actually have a parachute on. Body armor? Thank you. Oh yes, he can also breathe fire now. Okay. So, oh no, he's not drinking it to heal yet. We need some more guns, please. I feel like this should really do a lot more damage to him than it's doing. I'm already out of ammo again. Luckily, this M4 endlessly respawns.
Okay, I'm back to the chat. What did I miss, everyone?
Very little. Oh, right, he also can't be hurt when he's doing that. I actually forgot that. What the hell?
Oh, no, I think I missed that.
Oh, the lock-on.
working.
You're so capricious.
You shot me down? What did you shoot me down on?
I don't know.
I've already forgotten whatever joke it was I tried to do.
Okay, cool.
Marissa says I tried to do a joke and shot me down.
Cool.
He does that a lot.
I see.
I get mad at him for it.
You do frequently.
So mad.
Yes, that's right. This boss can, whenever he feels like it, do an attack that that makes him completely invulnerable to damage. And now, if you wanted to rebalance this fight to make it make sense, you would make it so that every time he did that move, it would lessen the durability of his bottle, because he's using the same bottle to heal that he does to breathe fire. But this game is as a... Okay, so now you...
Oh, the tea thing. Yeah, you're right. That was really good, guys. Thanks, Marissa and Horror King.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They said the tea thing.
Ah, okay.
They're saying I was funny.
God damn it.
Delbert's waiting for you to play Outlast 2.
I know. Well, we're playing Dead to Rights right now, but soon enough. There we go.
What does this game need, Horror King? More puppy? Because I think it needs more puppy.
Yes, if anything this game needs, it's more of that adorable pupper. Shadow. And I didn't have a,
This game needs a black sheriff?
What?
Is that a reference to something I don't get?
Probably. Sounds like gibberish to me. It's honestly weird how this fight would be considered to be the worst fight in the history of video games. Or, you know, just an unbelievably terrible fight. if this game didn't also feature the William Pinnacle fight. Which is, yes, even worse. Alright, here we go. So now I have to not get hit, drag him down a little more, and destroy his bottle. Yeah, no, keep breathing fire.
None of
It
us
makes
did
everyone
Horror
like
King.
you.
None of us.
What did we do?
It's a reference to a movie, and you're pretty sure that we've both seen that movie. In the Heat of the Night. No, wait, that's not right.
Nope. Okay. Because Mr. Tibbs was naturally not a sheriff. But in fact, just an unbelievably cool dude. Fun fact, they called him Mr. Tibbs. There's a whole series of books about Virgil Tibbs. And as I learned, the author of them used his Virgil Tibbs money to become the owner of the largest collection of jade sculptures on Earth.
Really? That's actually very interesting.
Yep. He's like, what should I do with all this Virgil Tibbs money? Collect jade sculpture?
Oh.
Yes.
Delbert, I have made it a point never to see that. I don't even want to call it a movie. That bit of...
Cinematic detritus.
That's a good word.
It is, I know.
Or series, though. So yeah, I think you should just give that up, Delbert. Don't finish it. It's horrid.
Oh, screw you. He did finish.
Yes.
He just said he finished.
Oh, just finished. I thought you said you were... Sorry, I misread that. But, I'm so sorry you finished it. And, well, at least you're here, and we can maybe cleanse your palate a little.
Yes.
Oh, that was...
It is
Sorry about
filth
that.
for the sake of filth. It has no artistic merit, value, and were a single piece of art to be erased, if you could erase a single piece of art from history to make the world a better place, it would be Human Centipede.
That's valid. A Horror King, yes, I want you to tell me. It's driving me insane. I'm like actually hurting my brain trying to think of what it is. I'm sure I'll kick myself, but I, really desperately.
Alright, so you have to wait for him to do his little shoot at you.
I didn't
well, that
know
didn't
there
work.
were sequels, Marissa, and that depresses the shit out of me.
I know. Like I said, it is only the presence of the Pinnacle fight that
Oh,
keeps
shit.
this from being the worst boss fight in the game. Also, the last boss fight kind of sucks.
So Horror King said it's a reference to Robin Hood Men in Tights, and that's why I said oh shit the second time.
Ah, okay.
God dang it! I knew I was gonna kick myself. Good reference.
Yes, excellent referencing.
That is actually a good and very funny reference.
Come on!
Shit. Oh well.
Yeah, you don't have to beat yourself up. It's not like you've watched Robin Hood Men in Tights in 30 years.
I have. Not a lot recently, but the reason I haven't watched it in the last few years, decade or so.
Oh, come on!
Is because I had once seen that movie a lot.
Good.
Like, I could quote it a lot. It was
I'm sure you could.
Jesus, Marissa, that depresses the shit out of me.
As well it should.
She says the first Human Centipede is child's play when compared to its sequels.
I see. Come on! Just die already!
Are you thinking about playing Jolly 3? I'm fine.
Not tonight.
Oh, okay.
No, not after Jolly 3 killed me via cheapness.
Fell like a
Cheapness.
silk-suited brick.
7
Probably
times.
floated about
Seriously?
as well,
Oh
too.
yeah.
Did
We're
I
like,
miss this?
no, we might play it again next month.
Oh.
We're not rushing back to Jolly 3. That's right, he fell like a silk-suited brick. Except he wasn't wearing a silk suit. He was, in fact, wearing leather pants and shirtless.
Is the pilot dead? Or...
No, he's just badly injured.
He looks really bad.
Yeah, he is really bad. He'll be dead soon.
Where?
He's gonna have to land the plane.
Nope.
Front and rear
The parachute out.
avionics.
Nope.
Hurry
He's
up.
gonna find someone else to land the plane.
No. Stop guessing. This is getting very
The
embarrassing.
plane's gonna crash horribly, and that's the end of the game.
No. Again, your guessing is just terrible.
I'm having fun.
No, no one's saying you're not having fun. We're just saying you should stop guessing because you're really bad at it.
I'm wonderful, and you know it.
You're wonderful, but
I'm
you're
the
just
best
bad
at
at guessing.
I'm just better at guessing than this game is at writing, so that makes me fabulous.
I see. Well, that makes perfect sense. If I were a switch
That's
that needed to be
wants to know
flipped...
if you want to continue, if you're continuing playing Jolly 3, or you're just going to move on to Jolly 3 Chapter 2.
Is it a different game? Is it not all in the same game? And if not, well, I'll have to figure out where that other game is. Alright.
Run!
Okay. Almost there.
There's the other switch.
There we go. Autopilot turned on.
See, Horror King, I feel like the better pun, rather than my guesses are plain to see, should have been my guesses are plain wrong.
Kip Waterman,
Oh.
hurry.
That's right, he then used an
Jack
airphone.
Slade. Yeah, I know you're getting ready to go.
To call
in
a
there. That's why I'm
reporter.
calling. Listen, a cargo jet full of extremely interesting cargo is about to hit the ground outside Warden Air Force Base. If I'm not burned alive in the crash, I might have the story of the century for you.
Aww. How adorbs. And that's right, he just turned around and flew the exact same way back. Which, you know, respect. Whew! We did it, everybody! Roundy, both of the sequels of Human Centipede are movies about people trying to turn the movie, in the real world, trying to turn the movie Human Centipede into reality.
Putting my ass on the line.
Here.
What's this?
Your Pulitzer Prize. Only one catch.
Well, thanks, Horror King.
It's all meta.
I died in that.
The second one takes place entirely within the head of a crazy person who loves the movie.
Understand when you read
And the
this.
third one is just
How
madness.
soon can you get that on the air?
Is 10 o'clock too soon?
10 o'clock
Aw.
is perfect. Now, you think you can
That's
drop us
right.
off at the Bay Bell?
With all of that, now you might be wondering, hey, how did Jack get the file? Remember the file that the whole point of this
They
thing was
say it's
about?
always darkest before the dawn.
How did Jack get that?
By the time I got back to the Bay Bell, I was battered and bruised. I wasn't quite done yet. The city
And
was
now-
short one mayor, not to mention one mayoral candidate. Hildy was dead, and so was Eve. Augie
I
Blatz,
like that the
Hook
blood
Abdul,
on
my
his
dad,
tank top
everyone
is
except the one
outlining
man.
To
his
frame his
abs.
muscles, yeah, obviously.
Like, yeah, that's how
Exactly,
blood
Brian.
feels.
Bullets left.
Like, hit on my muscles.
So, what I love about this part is, he has gone to the hotel where Augie Blatz used to live to murder Hennessy. And now, a quite reasonable question would be, why on earth does he think that Hennessy is in this building? And the answer is, I have no idea. Well, yeah. And again, there's no explanation for how Doggy's back, but, well, there you are. It's dead to rights. It's like an It's Chinatown type of situation, but it's dead, but it makes even less sense.
The doggy has superpowers.
Sure. Superpower Popper.
He's a supernatural
Oh my
being
God.
in the disguise of a dog.
Ah.
Sent there to defend what's that?
Truth, Justice, the American Way.
No, the dude you're helping.
Jack Slade?
Jack. No, he's sent to Earth to help Jack Slate win the duel.
That makes
Because if
perfect
Jack
sense.
Slate doesn't win this day, all of humanity loses.
That's famously true.
And that's why, like,
So many of these guys.
the pupster was like, oh, he's gonna need my help in that
Ah.
building again. Better get back there, and just like teleported.
It's entirely possible that he did, in fact, teleport.
Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you see a puppy like teleport itself, like just appear in thin air in front of you? You gonna tell anybody about that? No. It's a
I
person
would
you
probably,
might, because
I
you
would
know
probably
that
tell
doesn't
people about the pupper.
Yeah, but like most people would. Most people would be like, yeah, you're seeing a dog disappear with you here. That's not.
Oh, absolutely.
See? That's why he has to disguise himself as a dog. This is a much more interesting game this year.
No,
I think it is.
and I agree with you.
No, what I'm saying.
I know.
No, I did not see your comment about your workout for tomorrow. I did see your comment asking me if I saw your comment about your workout for tomorrow, but I did not then see you reposted and I was lazy and didn't scroll back up because I wanted to go make a cup of tea. So I did not see your comment. Eric.
Yeah, I
But I
know,
did see your
Brian.
comment
We're not
about-
trying to finish the game right now, so I did know they actually respawn forever. It's a very silly
These
fight
guys will
scene.
keep coming until I bring down that
thought you were
attack
finished.
chopper.
No. All right, so that's that. We'll be back with chapter 15 tomorrow and wrap up the game. It's not helpful. We'll see you back here for that, but until then, au revoir and check out the other chapters on the playlist.